It's your big day. It's your big day. It's your big day. It's your big day. Every day I play in the sunshine, it's so heavenly. Oh, oh, oh. I feel it in my soul. Do you feel it in your soul? It's so big, it's so big, it's so big. Bingo day, bingo day, bingo day, bingo. It's yo big day. Oh.
Hello, everybody. Damn. It's your big day. This is the Vibe Guide. One-on-one. You on you. Yes, it is. Hey, so what's going on today? What you doing? What you looking like? With the radiance on you. Yeah. Looking good. I know you are. With me on you. You on me. Thank you for joining us in this time-space reality. Yes, we love you. It's such a beautiful day today. We are loving it. Such a wonderful day. Such just so, my goodness, it's like just shining on me. I'm glowing. I'm glowed up. I'm glowed. I'm glowed up. I'm glowed up. Yes. 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 Feeling glowed up today. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Let's get into it. So we're here to talk about the flux fluctuations. The flux fluctuations. The flux fluctuations are feeling a little bit. Ooh, the flux fluctuations. They are feeling. The video kind of heavy, The video kind of heavy. It's very heavy. Here we are. So the flux fluctuations. Let's talk about the radiant tribe. Let's talk about the collective consciousness. Let's talk about everything that you need to know to stay in the top of your game, the top of your level. We love you. It's your big day. Let's talk about the flux. So, it's your big day. It's your big day. It's your big day. It's your big day. So, we love you. So this is why you can't actually penetrate people's energy and why you should protect your energy and the reason. The reason is that you are from a different tribe. You have a different energetic grid that you've activated into. You have a different energetic grid. What you have is an actual different education. What you have is actually a different education. A different school of thoughts, a different realm that you come from. And it's important to understand that. When you come from a different realm, here's the problem. When you come from a different realm, it may feel like the collective consciousness is actually moving forward as a whole. But that isn't actually true. It doesn't mean that you change, but what you may find is when you meet other because they may not actually understand you. Because they weren't educated. Now, this education can be on a level where it's like, a higher level. And this is why you have to understand when you're coming from a higher. You're coming from a higher level that you've actually transcended. You've actually gone to another place. But there are different schools. You can go to higher levels in different schools. So someone may be coming from a lower level of energy. And what do we mean by lower level? Well, that could be excitement. That could be gratitude. That could be, the other level could be negativity. Less marveling at things. Perhaps less leveled up. There's a myriad of reasons why people are coming from a lower level, and when you understand that. So let's go over some of the health reasons really quick. One, people, they're unhealthy. They're unhealthy, so their bodies are naturally more agitated. They're going through things. They're in the game. They're not checked out of that grid, which means they have to have a game face. Which means they don't have time, because what does that mean? They haven't allowed their ego to drop. They haven't dropped the ego. So they can't understand you. And the deeper that you go on your path, the more you follow through with the continuum, the more you will find that you shouldn't give a fuck because alchemized, because they don't care. You need to care about who you are. Mom. When you care, the world will care. But what is better is go to the events, go to the places that the tribe gathers, and stay connected with those who remind you of yourself, or the person that you wish to be. And connect with those that remind you of yourself, or the person that you wish to be. And also remember, isolation, loneliness. There's duality to the word loneliness. So let's talk about another reason that people can't match your energy, your radiance. I want you to also understand that people don't have good hygiene. And wow, you weren't asking for that. I want you to also understand that people don't have good hygiene. I know it's hard to believe, but sometimes people don't actually have a good, and because of that, they can't actually do that for you because they sacrifice that to live the life that they live. So you have to understand that people can't actually do that for you. They can't be happy when they don't have a happy thing for you to experience called a what? We love you. So please understand that it's really challenging for people to connect with you, because when they're doing that, they have to actually transcend their tribe. They have to transcend their bubble. And because of that, they can't actually do that for you. And I know when you drop off the grid, it doesn't make a lot of sense for energy that is good to actually agitate others, does it? No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. It never does. But you have to understand that they're going to do that. You have to understand that they're going to ignore you, or they're going to cause you pain. And this is why it's extremely important. Extremely, extremely important. This is why it's extremely important that you actually understand why isolation is so important. This is why you understand that the tribe is so important. This is why you understand that you is so important. That love, passion. Are you feeling the energy? The energy. Are you in it? Are you feeling the energy? Are you feeling it? It's your big day. But please understand that you have to guard your energy. So what did we point out? You have education. You have hygiene. What else? There was the ego. The ego. Some people aren't aware of their ego yet. Believe it or not. What does that mean? It hasn't been. Sometimes it's a subconscious awareness, but when you don't categorize things, people go. You know what I mean? This is what education does. Education actually categorizes more things. And so sometimes they don't categorize the other things. But here's the thing. Some people don't know what an ego is on a deeper level because they don't understand the individuations. They don't understand our reflections. Who gives a fuck? Alchemized. It's your big day. That actually ends enough to masticate on for the day. Understand the power of knowing the difference between you and duality in others. Understand their core frequency, their core radiance is not something you should care about because they're not aware of it. They're uneducated. They don't understand their ego yet. They're not hygienic enough. They don't have the same value system. And what that means, and that means they don't understand. They don't understand the value because they haven't experienced the value. So they don't understand how much better it is. Because in order to understand how much better it is, you have to experience it, right? They don't have this. They haven't experienced the benefits. So they haven't experienced the benefits. That means they don't understand why they would want to do it. So you have to relax. But this means you can actually get quite hurt. So what's also really important? What's also really important before we leave is sovereignty. Independence is extremely important for a divine being, the god, goddesses, tribe, a light being, a good vibes only individual, a radiant being, a radiant being, a radiant being. To understand, you need sovereignty because you need space. You need space to radiate so that you can magnetize, so that you can create your own universe. We out here floating on a cloud of gratitude. We love you.